It's that time of the month.
Charming, yeah.
Auntie Flo is visiting.
It's Shark Week.
Code Red.
All these are colorful descriptions for a perfectly normal biological process called menstruation or periods. It's something that 26% of the world's population experiences every month for between 2 and 7 days, but that most people get really uncomfortable talking about. On the rare occasions that they do talk about it, you might hear some pretty bizarre stuff. So today, we're here to set the record straight on some things that people should really stop believing. Myth number 1, you will lose your virginity if you use certain menstrual hygiene products. If this part of your body, the hymen, is still intact, then you're considered a virgin. Nothing to do with the biology of it. It's something that society has fabricated. In the patriarchal world we live in, preserving your virginity until marriage is thought to be virtuous. Using menstrual cups or tampons is seen as this great threat to your virginity because they have to be inserted into the vagina during your period, and people worry that this could cause the hymen to break. The truth is that this whole notion of being a virgin as the ultimate virtue that a woman must aspire to is completely made up. And the hymen is actually a stretchy tissue that only partially covers the vaginal opening, not some sort of seal of virginity that necessarily breaks dramatically. Whether or not you're a virgin, you can use a tampon or a menstrual cup comfortably. Myth number 2, only women get periods. Now, while periods are almost always spoken of as a function of the female anatomy, we should know better than to think of gender as a simplistic binary in the 21st century. Everyone who gets their period does not necessarily identify as a woman. Transgender men, non-binary, genderqueer, and gender fluid people may have periods, and transgender women may not have periods. That's something that cis straight people need to get straight. Myth number 3, syncing your periods with your friends is a real thing. No. You and your pals may bond over the fact that you all are so close, that you all are all chumming together, but just because you spend a lot of time hanging out with your friends does not mean that your periods are going to match. This old wives' tale received some validation as the McClintock effect thanks to a 1971 study conducted by Martha McClintock that analyzed only 135 college-aged women. It has since been disproven by larger studies. In fact, they ascribed it to being a big coincidence or just some simple math. A person on a 3-week cycle and another on a 5-week cycle are likely going to coincide at some point and then diverge again. Myth number 4, you shouldn't enter the kitchen when you're on your period. It's no secret that most Indian kitchens rest on the shoulders of the women in the house, but when they get their period, they suddenly become impure. They aren't allowed to enter the kitchen for fear that they will contaminate the food and utensils for the entire family. Some people even believe that a person on their period can release some sort of smell or ray that makes the food go bad. Now, this is obviously not true. Menstruation is not an illness. You being on your period is not some sort of contagious disease that can spread to other people, nor does it in any way make you impure. There is no medical basis to any of this. It is just the natural way for the human body to shed the extra lining of the uterus when your body isn't pregnant. Myth number 5, you shouldn't have a bath or wash your hair when you're on your period. It is believed that you will turn infertile or fall sick if you do so. Not bathing isn't a great idea. It's important to maintain proper hygiene while on your periods to prevent infections. So if you do have the access, please take a bath regularly and use fresh and clean menstrual products. Myth number 6, eating certain foods on your period can hamper your flow. Some like to say that eating foods like curd, tamarind, or pickles can have an adverse impact on your menstrual flow. Also, that eating spicy or sour foods can make menstrual cramps worse. The truth? You can eat whatever feels right for you and your body on your period. Different people have different needs, so you do you. In India, myths and taboos too often stand in the way of people becoming active members of society, causing girls to drop out of schools and miss opportunities in the workforce. Research shows that in our country, 77% of girls also face restrictions in visiting places of worship, touching religious items, or praying during menstruation. Only 54% of girls learned about their periods from their mothers, and only 55% considered menstruation menstruation to be something normal. It's time this generation, the generation of equality, breaks menstrual health barriers, one myth at a time. So tell us, what are some of the strangest things you've heard about periods? Be a part of Generation Equality and let us know what other myths need busting in the comments below. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The whole point of this channel is to ask compelling questions, explore intriguing stories, and drop some truth bombs. So if you have any suggestions for future videos, be sure to leave them in the comments.